meh.
What's up, YouTube? Tyler here with Solely Outdoors, and one question I get asked a lot is summer scouting worth it? A lot of people that say it's not, typically their argument is, feeding, bedding, etc. won't be the same come the fall because the deer's patterns will change by the start of opening morning. Food sources will change, hunting pressures will change, yada, yada, yada. Now, deer do react quickly to pressure, but I have tagged a buck almost every opening morning since I've started summer scouting. And I think mainly for one reason. The first few days of archery, the deer's summer patterns typically haven't changed due to pressure yet. And you can usually get five or so days of good patternable hunting during the first few days. So if you can manage to find bedding areas during the summer, chances are also, that's still where they'll be bedded come opening morning. When I summer scout, I'm not necessarily looking for fresh sign. Yes, fresh sign is a good thing, but you want to stick to different terrain and habitat features that are going to be more beneficial to you come opening morning and throughout the rest of the season. The very first and most imperative thing you need to do is Cyber Scout. And what I mean by that is whatever app you use for mapping, like Onyx, Hunt Stand, look at different terrain features, different habitats, and just by doing that, you're going to save yourself a lot of time and energy. You need to primarily focus on features that are going to attract deer during the fall and funnel deer movement. And remember, we don't really care what the deer are doing now as much as what they will be doing throughout the season. Pinch points are another good thing to look for during your scouting mission. And what I mean by that is a pinch point or a funnel is anything that's going to concentrate your deer movement or influence the deer to take a specific path rather than another. When you finally make it to the woods, you want to pay attention to other food sources that are going to be attracting deer during the season, like oak trees, persimmons, whatever is going to be there during your season. Mark them on the map, and when they are in season, you can go back to them and see which ones have fresh sign around them. Also, if you want to tag a buck, whatever you find during your summer scouting, make sure they have some thick cover available close to those areas. When the season gets here, that's where your big bucks are going to be hiding. And the further from that specific feature is from cover, the less chance you have of tagging that buck. But here's a video. Thanks for watching. Another tip for you guys that are summer scouting, use this time to look for possible scrape locations and possible food sources during the fall. Oak trees that may be dropping acorns, gallberries that may be growing, yada, yada, yada. Just use this time wisely and gather as much information about it as you can while you're out here. That way during the fall, you kind of have an idea of what you need to be looking for when you come back. Here's a good rub from last year. He has tore that tree up. And I found a couple more. All right here. He's got a couple of them tore down right here. So, it is also, I don't know if you can see it in the video. I'll make sure to add a picture so y'all can see what I'm talking about, but there's a big funnel going to this creek bottom right here. And he's using right along the edge of it, well, at least when he made these. So we're gonna put a camera here and see what we can see. This will surely be a good spot come the fall if these oak trees start dropping acorns. It's a good thing to remember when fall gets here. The deer have got a major highway going into the creek bottom right here. Beat down with deer tracks. Well, we're gonna keep looking, but we're definitely gonna come stick a camera back here before we leave. Here's another major deer trail. Cut. Going right into there. This place is ate up with deer trails. It's like 100 degrees today, and it's hot. And I still got 4 cameras to set out. So I'm walking along this deer trail, and this is what I found. Here's the deer trail. That, my friends, is where a deer has laid down, where they bed. We are gonna put a camera on that tree because I found 2 or 3 more bedding areas in this and a bunch of deer trails. So we're gonna put a camera right here. Guys, I just scared a little spotted fawn off. I almost stepped on her. I wish I'd had my camera rolling. That about scared me half to death. Well, I was just thinking about putting a camera here, and then right there by this oak tree, there was a little spotted fawn laying there. We seen each other at about the same time, and I kind of moved because she scared me, and then she ran off. But I was just thinking about putting a camera right here because it's a good little pinch point that goes in straight into the bottom. But there's kind of thick woods on both sides. I'm gonna put a camera right here. Alright guys, so I got this camera set up watching this road along this creek bottom right here, simply because there's a lot of tracks in the road right here, and there's real thick bushes on both sides. It's kind of the easiest way to get through for them, and it looks like they use it quite regularly. So we'll see what happens here. Anyway, the last camera I set out is going to be watching this creek bank because it is loaded with deer tracks. And I'm about 1.5 miles from anywhere I've seen any sign of people. So I'm not too worried about somebody seeing my camera right here. But there is always a chance. It's public land. Regardless, that's where I wanted to set it. I want to see what's moving up and down this creek right here. All right, guys. So that was the last camera, the one you seen me installing in the creek bottom right there. So that is it for today. I'm pretty happy with the locations that I put them in. Plenty of deer sign around them. I guess over the next few weeks, we'll see how they do. And I will keep y'all updated on any pictures or anything else I do. Until then, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see y'all on the next video.